Becker County Sheriff's Office.
And what's your current title?
Deputy Sheriff.
So you're in Brown here today?
I am in Brown.
Where were you employed on April 22nd of last year, 2024?
I was employed with the Detroit Lakes Police Department.
Deputy Wothe, will you please outline your education and experience to become a peace officer?
I have a degree from the Alexander Technical Community College in law enforcement. I also do multiple continuing education trainings required by the Minnesota Post Board every year.
Was your job at the DLPD your first law enforcement job?
It was.
Okay. And when did you start there?
I started 2 years ago on the 4th of July.
Deputy Wothe, I want to turn your attention back to April 22nd of last year, 2000. Or were you working that morning?
I was.
Do you recall what shift you would have been assigned to?
I do.
Can you tell us?
I was working 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Who were you working with at the time?
Officer Joel Sternhagen.
Would he have been, would superior be an incorrect word?
No. He had more experience. He had more seniority than I do.
Okay. At some point, were you dispatched to a residence in Detroit Lakes?
I was.
And where were you dispatched to?
I believe the address is 706 Granger Avenue, or Granger Street, Granger Road.
And would you agree that whatever the records show was be accurate?
I do.
Why were you dispatched to that residence in Detroit Lakes?
I was dispatched to that residence for a report of an act of burglary. Dispatch advised that the caller supposedly stepped on someone and that party ran to the basement of the residence and might be trying to get out through the basement.
From the time that you pull up in your squad as you enter the house, can you walk us through your response?
I was running stationary radar at about Highway 10 and 59. When I arrived at the residence, I knocked on the door and was greeted by an older female. She had to unlock the door for me to go in. Once I got inside the residence, she motioned me to the south wall of the house where the stairs to the basement were and said, someone's down there. I can't remember what her exact words were.
And what did you do at that time?
I got to the top of the stairs. I announced my presence. Police department, show us your hands, make yourself known. And while I was doing that, I heard some rustling coming from what I believed was underneath of the stairs.
Did you announce your presence more than once?
I did.
And at some point, what happened on the stairs?
What do you mean?
Did your partner arrive on scene?
My partner did arrive on scene shortly after I announced my presence and advised whoever was downstairs or whatever was downstairs to make themselves known.
Who got to the foot of the stairs first?
I believe Officer Sternhagen did. He told me to step aside and he went down the stairs.
And what happened next?
From after we made it down the stairs, I went left. Officer Sternhagen went right. I couldn't see exactly where he went, but from what I could see, I went into a open room in the basement to make sure nobody was in there. And then while I was doing that, I heard Officer Sternhagen tell somebody to show us their hands or something like that.
Were you ultimately advised of the suspect's identity?
The suspect, it was, we asked to do this thing, look in house, see if they are in our system, and dispatch advised they didn't find them, but the suspect did give us a name and date of birth.
So what happened after the suspect was located?
When the suspect was located, Officer Sternhagen had the suspect get on their stomach, and I entered the room at that point and handcuffed the suspect with their hands behind their back.
Do you recall, you testified earlier about an elderly or older female. Do you recall the homeowner's name?
Carol was her first name.
Recall her full name?
You want me to say her full name?
If you recall it.
I believe it's Nicole Mitchell.
Okay. When the suspect is arrested, where was Ms. Mitchell at this time?
When I placed handcuffs on the suspect, I looked up in the doorway and observed Carol standing in the doorway of where we came in.
Okay. At some point, did she make her way downstairs?
She did, yes.
Was that at your request?
It was not.
Okay,
Before I went downstairs, I asked her to stay upstairs until we got the situation handled. But
Would it fair to say that wasn't ideal that she had come downstairs?
that was not ideal, no, for a safety standpoint.
At some point, were you able to help Ms. Carol Mitchell back upstairs?
I was.
Okay. Deputy Wothe, again, you became aware of the suspect's identity? Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us who it was?
It was Nicole Mitchell.
You see Miss Mitchell again? If you saw Miss Mitchell again, would you recognize her?
I would.
Do you see her here in the courtroom today?
I do.
Can you describe where she's seated and what she's wearing?
She's seated to my left at the end of that table wearing a purple shirt.
Does the record reflect the witness has again identified the defendant?
The record will so reflect.
Okay. Did you interact with the defendant inside the house?
No, I left that to Officer Sternhagen.
So what were you doing at this time after the defendant was arrested or detained?
After the defendant was arrested, I was trying to get Carol upstairs away from the situation so Officer Sternhagen could try and get a statement from the suspect. I did get her upstairs, I believe, but we later came back downstairs.
At some point, did you become aware of a foreign object or item that you believe belonged to the defendant?
I believe it was Deputy Bruce mentioned there was a hammer sitting on the stairwell that I came down. When I asked Carol about the hammer, she stated that it was hers and she used it for protection.
Okay. What about in the back window, Deputy?
There was a blue crowbar found in the egress window on the south side of the house. We were made aware of that later on while I was at the police department typing my report because Carol found it and called us to notify us about it.
Okay. I apologize, Deputy Wothe. Let's stay chronologically here. Close in time to the defendant's arrest, did you discover anything or learn of any other possessions the defendant may have brought into the home?
While I was downstairs in the basement, in like a utilities room, I would call it, I located a black backpack sticking in a small window about taller than I was.
Did you photograph that backpack prior to moving it?
I did.
Took multiple photographs?
I did, yes.
Deputy Wothe, I'm showing you what's been marked as Exhibit 16. Can you let me know if that's on your screen?
It is.
Okay. And next, Exhibit 17, 18, and 19. Can you tell us what's in those photographs?
Well, there's a shelf in front of the window, but like I mentioned prior, there's a black backpack shoved in a small, I don't know what kind of window it is, but a small exit to the outside.
Are Exhibits 16 and 19 true and accurate depictions of the scene that day?
Yes, they are.
Your Honor, I would offer Exhibits 16 through 19 at this time.
No objection, Your Honor. Exhibits 16, 17, 18, and 19 are received.
And again, I just asked to briefly publish, Your Honor.
You may.
Deputy William, starting with Exhibit 16, just briefly tell us what this is.
It's pretty much the same picture as shown before, but a closer up of the backpack that is lodged in the window.
Okay. Exhibit 17?
Pretty much the same picture. I tend to double click my camera sometimes. So.
How about 18?
That's a farther back picture of the backpack located in the window, just with more of the quote-unquote clutter in front of the window.
And again, 19.
Same picture. Like I said, I tend to double-click my camera when I take pictures.
Can you describe how this backpack was wedged in the window?
It was wedged in the window. I tried to pull it into the house from the inside, but I was unable to. I had to have Deputy Bruce go from the outside to get it unlodged from the window.
You were unable to pull it into the house.
Correct, yes. I could not pull it into the house.
Okay, so what did you do next, Deputy Wothe?
I brought the backpack upstairs. I believe I brought it out to my squad car and then interviewed Carol.
What did, when you said Carol, you mean Carol Mitchell?
Yes.
Okay, what did Carol Mitchell tell you at that time?
While I was with Carol, she stated that the female located inside her house was her stepdaughter, I believe. I might be mixing that up. And then she ran me through some family troubles that they might have been having in the past.
Okay. And you testified you took the backpack out to the squad?
I retrieved it from Deputy Bruce and then took it out to the squad car.
And just tell us who Deputy Bruce is.
Deputy Bruce, he's a canine handler for Becker County. We called him to the scene because there was maybe thought that the suspect might be trying to leave the residence.
So at some point you retrieved the backpack, fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. And did you later inventory that?
I did search the backpack later, yes.
What did you find in the backpack?
Inside the backpack, I located Nicole Mitchell's driver's license, Senate identification, 2 laptops, some Tupperware, and a couple of water bottles, and then there was like some rubber gloves in there at the same time.
Approach the witness, Your Honor.
You may.
Deputy Wothe, I'm showing you what's been marked as Exhibit 20. Do you recognize this?
I do.
Can you tell us what this is?
It's a black backpack, or not backpack, laptop.
Is this one of the laptops that was recovered from the backpack?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd offer Exhibit 20.
I have no objection, Your Honor.
Exhibit 20 is received.
You told us about the contents of the backpack, correct?
I did, yes.
Do you recall reviewing a note that was inside the backpack or a list?
I do.
Was that list retained?
That list was not retained at the scene.
Okay. Deputy Wothe, how many burglary calls had you responded to in your career at this point?
This was my very first act of burglary I've ever responded to.
Would it be fair to say your adrenaline was going?
Yes.
At some point, did you? At some point, the defendant was turned over to Officer Sternhagen.
Nicole Mitchell was with Officer Sternhagen pretty much the entire time.
Did she tell you or Officer Sternhagen about her vehicle?
I located keys in the backpack, and Officer Sternhagen advised me where she stated her vehicle was.
Okay, and where was it?
It was about 1 block to the west, and then halfway up another block to the north.
Was it parked directly in front of the residence?
It was not, no.
Deputy Wothe, were you equipped with a body-worn camera that early that morning?
I was, yes.
Was your response to the scene recorded?
Yes, it was.
Did you have a chance to review that recording prior to court today?
I have, yes.
If I told you that your recording was marked as Exhibit 1 in the court's system, would you have any reason to doubt me?
I would not know.
Your Honor, at this point, I would ask to publish Exhibit 21.
No objection, Your Honor.
I will advise the court it is a lengthier recording.
Exhibit 21 is received.
Sorry, I'm still.
You're good.
Yes, here. There's a drop window on the back side of the house, and I don't know if that's.
Is he outside or inside?
He ran down here.
Okay, I'll go down there. You stay back here.
Okay.
Police department, make yourself known. Police department, make yourself known. 37 back there, got a little motion underneath the stairs in the house. Sounds like he's trying to get outside of the back to the north of the house. Police department, make yourself known. He's still in the house. A lot of motion underneath the stairs. Sounds like he's trying to get outside through a window. Police department, make yourself known now. Where's he at? Here underneath the stairs. Police department. Underneath the stairs. That's why I was hearing motion at. Like commotion. Is there a way to get underneath the stairs?
There's a one bathroom. It's a disaster. We passed away when I was here.
Oh, no. You stay back. Stay back. Stay back. 37 back to road 1012.
Carol? Yeah?
It's Nicole.
It's Nicole?
I was just trying to get a couple of my dad's things because he wouldn't talk to me anymore.
She also stole documents out of my house. She's my stepdaughter.
I didn't steal any documents. How did I steal documents?
Nicole, what's your last name?
Mitchell.
You had your Aunt Nancy do it.
30 back road
No one
1015.
did anything.
Is there Nicole Mitchell in house?
Stand up. You
No
got anything on
one
you?
stole anything here, Carol. I don't have anything on me.
Not tonight.
Anything on you?
I'll meet you upstairs.
God's sakes. Why was she squatting down next to my bed?
Who is this to you?
Pardon?
Who is this to you?
She's my stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter.
She's also a Minnesota senator. She lives in the Twin Cities.
She's a senator?
Yeah. Yeah. Was.
Was or is currently?
She is. I meant after this.
Oh. Okay.
My husband passed away just
That's kind of why I recognize her maybe then.
her father. And right the day after he died, her aunt from Fargo came here, and I was in the bedroom and they walked out with all these friends, two of my husband's sisters. She's very close to one of them, Nancy.
Okay.
They were walking out the door with all these forms, and I ran out there. I said, "What are you guys doing?" Nancy said, "We're just trying to help you, just trying to figure out where you are financially."
No, it's my partner. Supposedly
So I stepped back.
1015 is a senator from Minnesota. So I don't know if that does anything, but
Broke into my house, and she was laying next to my bed.
Where's she at?
he's downstairs with her still.
God's sakes.
To the left. Okay.
Oh my God.
Has she done this before?
Not that, but she's insisted that my son should get nothing. She should get everything. All that stuff. She's trying to
Where'd she come in at?
get into my
You
bed.
know.
I don't have a clue.
You don't know?
No.
Any doors that are open?
My doors
Does she have
open.
keys?
They had those
Those sticks?
sticks on them.
Okay.
Perhaps her windows are blocked properly, but I had this stick on it.
You had the stick on it?
Officer in to look up.
Okay.
I don't know if things like
Any windows open that you don't know of?
my kitties haven't run off and so.
Okay, any windows in the basement? To the basement?
And that's the one I think that you asked me.
Where's that window at? Just tell me, I'll walk down there and take a look.
You guys are good. She's been trying to help. She's trying to get me.
She helped. I can show you my bank account.
Let's go upstairs.
I'm thinking it would have had to have been this one, but I have no idea.
So this is the
Still on
only
there.
window? You have a stick in there? Is that what you said?
No, I have, the screen is still in there. So
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, this isn't messed on here.
You're all good.
I haven't done anything.
Any
down
windows
here.
over here?
Just put little tiny things. Yep, there it is.
That window?
Over there, huh?
Okay. Is this her bag?
That's me.
Yeah, stuck in the window.
Come see what you
Run that game one more time. You ready to go out and try to get it out?
Yeah. I'll take a picture of it before I touch it.
Something woke me up.
Did you hear something?
Something woke me up.
Okay.
I stepped over the side of the bed and there was a body laying on the floor next to me.
Okay.
What would you do?
Okay.
Oh my God. How crazy is she? Yeah, she's good.
What do you know what she'd be here for?
She's... There's a story. See, paperwork, bank account numbers, I have no idea which ones.
Okay. I guess we'll check that bag, see if anything in there is yours.
Yes.
Looks like you got it all. I'll just have you wait upstairs. I'll go talk to them.
Right, right. We'll close up that window, won't we?
Yeah, I can close it for you. Yeah.
Look like one of the paintings.
Can I use this ladder here?
Yes.
Okay.
Move anything you need to move.
What are you at? See, Ben? Oh, there's a hammer on the steps. 3705. Where'd you say that hammer was? I copy. Okay. I got it close for you.
Okay.
I'll meet you upstairs. I'm gonna go talk to my partners and I'll come back and talk to you. Can I just grab your name, just in case dispatch didn't get it because stuff was kind of active? What's your first name?
Carol.
Carol, how do you spell that?
C-A-R.
O-L, middle initial.
L.
L, last name?
Mitchell.
My
T-C-H-E-L-S.
date of birth?
11/3/1949.
49. Okay.
Did you see it?
The hammer out there?
On the steps?
Oh.
I had a hammer.
Oh, you got a hammer there?
That one's mine.
That's yours? Okay.
That was my protection here.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go talk to Joe quick. I'll meet you back in here. Just take some deep breaths, I know that. I know it's your bedroom. Was there anything missing from there?
I don't even know she was...
I know it's your personal space, so. She was laying right here.
I crawled out of bed and stiff. So I don't think Brad had anything. I had some journals over on that side.
Okay.
Anything I don't know. And my socks.
Okay. I'll go take a look at that bag.
Yes, please.
I'll get the adrenaline pumping.
You know you enter right now. I didn't go through the backpack. This was okay.
Want to look through this bag? Do you have Carol in the call? got an ID, but I don't know if it means anything, but she's a state senator. Yeah. So I'll run this since they're busy, so.
You have it?
I've got it right here.
Anything else? She's got a Prius parked that way.
There's keys there.
Okay.
So I tried looking for it. There's 2 laptops in there, so I'm going to go ask her if one of them are hers, but I didn't find anything.
Okay, where does that found at?
This was found in the window she came in.
Okay. Did you get a picture of the window and everything?
Yep.
The hammer's not really...
The hammer's not hers. So, Mom said that was hers for protection because she woke up in bed and she was laying by her bed.
She was?
Yeah.
Oh, well. She ran downstairs?
She ran downstairs. And then when I got up the stairs, I heard a bunch of rustling. So, I didn't find anything of interest in there.
Okay. We'll ask her about the laptop.
Okay. I'll run this.
For 16. Good. Let me check Fodder Tail has someone that can start away just in case. 10-4 and try 301 when you have time. No. Hold 5, it'll be that second building there, top floor. Copy.
Is that her Prius? Just that parked around the corner, so just want to get that.
Added?
What's going on? Yeah.
Okay.
Got her added.
Yep.
6100 units. Sounds like the suspect left. Known to wear an orange jacket, but she's not sure if he has it on now. He's short, an American male, long hair.
I'll go ask about that laptop and so the only thing I found in that bag was 2 laptops. Do you have a laptop in here?
Well, I have 2 laptops that are unplugged, mine and my husband's.
You have 2 laptops.
I had to.
Where are they at?
I don't know.
You want to go look for them? Do you know where they were at?
No, I don't even know. I'm also not.
Do you know what they look like?
They're just little laptops.
Would you know if I showed you?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll go get them windows.
I have I call it the tin box. It's a metal steel gray box that's always had all the legal documents in it.
Okay.
And that's what they broke into before. Had her aunt do it. Stole a bunch of stuff out of there. And so I was just looking for that.
Okay.
I can't find that anywhere. But
Just want to put the knife away for me?
that's it.
She Miranda's?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
What's your name?
Nicole.
Are those laptops in your backpack yours?
Yes.
Okay. She's saying she's missing 2 laptops.
I can show you one. It's got my kid's Minecraft game on it.
What's the other one for?
I have one for work.
Okay. And then she's saying something about tin box. That was a question. It was in question last time. So
I literally had just got in the house. I hadn't had time to do anything.
okay. All right.
I'm clearly not good at this, but
Yeah. So sounds good.
again, I know this sounds like an excuse. She has Alzheimer's. She's been misplacing things. I can show you texts going back once saying, things are missing, this and that.
I'm just asking. So it's not a reason to break anybody's house.
No, that wasn't my intention.
Already. Hi, I'm back.
Searching for that metal box, trying to see if I can find it.
Okay. I searched her bag and didn't find a metal box.
She must have a vehicle around here. So.
Yep. I'll go look in the box or in her car.
Okay.
But the laptops, the story she gave me is pretty good for work and her kids. But it's going into our evidence, so if something does change, we'll get it back to you. Look for those. I get back on them
For
with
those.
the laptops.
Oh, I thought you meant you did find her laptops.
From what she told me, that sounds legit, especially for what she does for work. And everybody's got a laptop. So if you don't find those, we can always go back. Like I said, they're going into our evidence. So look for the tin box. Like I said, I didn't find anything in the backpack. I'll go look in the car.
Okay. It's a silvery gray.
Silver gray.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any further questions for me? It's been a busy morning for you, so.
She's alone, right? I mean,
Yes.
Nobody else hiding in my house here.
No. I can look for you if you want.
Okay. I just shut that bedroom door because my one kitty and I have two kitties.
Okay.
They're both feral rescues. Chloe was right there. It doesn't bother her. Leo was hiding, so I let him go in there.
Okay. Any other places you want me to look before I leave here?
For missing stuff.
For anybody in your house?
Oh, I think you guys pretty much looked everywhere, didn't you? I think it should be okay.
She said she just got in here, so I don't know. From what she's saying, she wouldn't have time to stuff in that bag. So, and what she was wearing, she can't hide anything. So.
And she said to you why she got in here?
My partner took a statement from her. I just asked her about the
I heard
laptops in the
something
box. So.
some papers or something.
Okay. So last time, this was a problem. She was after papers. Like, can I just ask the significance of those papers?
When the two aunts came here, they took all kinds of legal forms. I had my husband just died. I had the tin box sitting right now here because I was going through it, trying to find out what I was supposed to do, and I was totally out.
No, that's
So
understandable.
the box was wide open, and when I came out, there were papers and stuff scattered all over the floor, and the two gals were both walking out with Nancy and Cindy with papers down the front sidewalk to their vehicle. And I said, "Where are you going? What do you got?" And they said, "It's okay, Carol, don't worry. We're just trying to help you get this legal business all straightened out for we know you're upset."
Do you know why she would want those papers? Like, what would benefit her from having those papers?
See, my husband didn't have an actual will.
Oh, okay.
But on all the papers that were taken, there were at least a half a dozen of them more. I've gone through them a number of times to look for tax things and whatever that he had handwritten. When I cook, Carol gets 100%. When Carol cooks, Nicole gets 50% and Jonathan gets 50%. Jonathan is my son, whom I had given up for adoption when I was 18, and we were reunited 35 years ago. So anyway,
So you think it's for, like, inheritance stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
It was bank papers. It was all bank papers that they took, basically. and I bank locally at Wells Fargo, and Rod managed Wells Fargo out of the Fargo office while he was still working. So there was a lot of bank papers. And I'm a little butthole. I used to keep that little box, but I took it out of there, and now it's not there anymore. So I'm thinking that's what she was looking for.
Okay.
I don't know. Hell, she was hiding on my bed for.
Yep.
Did you see where she was? Did I show you where she was?
Yep, you did. I might have to.
Nothing back there, but
Yeah, I might have to get going because there's another active burglary in Tracy. So.
Thank you. Thank you.
And for 16, I'll be on en route shortly.
Apartment 23.
Stop recording.
So Deputy Wothe, you collected that laptop at that time?
Not at that time, no.
You collected it later in the morning?
I did, yes.
It was brought to the jail, is that fair to say?
Yep, I believe from the video it shows that the backpack was in Officer Sternhagen's vehicle.
At some point, you logged that laptop into evidence, is that fair to say?
Yes.
At the DLPD?
Yep.
And would it be accurate to say you didn't know, when you left that morning, would it be accurate to say you didn't know who that belonged to?
That would be correct, yes.
Deputy Wothe, were you called back to Ms. Mitchell's residence later that morning?
I was, yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Carol called back in, stating that she had located a blue crowbar in an egress window on the south side of the house.
Was anyone with her at that time?
Yes, I believe there's a male with her, but I don't remember his name.
Was that response also recorded on your body-worn camera?
It was, yes.
Did you have a chance to review it prior to court today?
I did, yes.
And was that body-worn camera clip shortened for relevancy and efficiency reasons?
It was, yes.
If I told you that camera footage was contained in Exhibit 3, would you have any reason to doubt me?
I would not, no.
And again, you reviewed it prior to court?
I did, yes.
Your Honor, I'd offer Exhibit 23.
I have no objection, Your Honor. All right. Exhibit 23 is received.
I would ask to publish, and this is much shorter, Your Honor.
Okay. You may publish.
Your Honor, just ask for a brief sidebar with counsel.
something?
Yes, it's,
Where's it at? Outside?
show you? Yeah, it's in that little back egress, and I don't know,
Okay.
you got some kind of long tool there.
Gotta reach for it.
Friend Jim showed up to help.
Help you calm down, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Understandable.
And it's right.
Okay. You never seen that before?
No, it's not mine.
Alrighty, I'll jump
Never
down
had a
there.
blue one.
Okay.
Maybe try to dump it. I have that on there. Oh, be careful. There's probably a week. If you want to move some of those bricks to get back out of there, you should.
I'm just looking for damage down here now.
It was a week ago, a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
That window, the inside window was open about this far. It used to be my studio, and
Okay.
since my husband's died, I've been shoving stuff in there from all over the house, so it's a disaster down there. But it felt cold in the basement. Heat was kicking on a lot. I happened to check this one, and it was open on the inside about that far, and it's one of those roll ones. So
See any damage?
now to find that, she might have her fingerprints on that. So
Yeah.
I closed it, and I jumped down in there myself and made.
May I approach the witness, Your Honor?
You may.
Deputy Wothe, I'm showing you what's been marked as Exhibit 15. Do you recognize this?
I do.
Can you tell us what this is?
It's the blue crowbar from the video.
All right, offer Exhibit 15.
No objection, Your Honor. Exhibit 15 is received.
Deputy Wothe, when you retrieved that crowbar, do you have any regrets over best practices?
I do. Looking back, I should have photographed the crowbar in the egress window, and then try and find any footprints in the dirt of the egress window before I jumped down there, and then also picking up the crowbar with my bare hands. I just want to note that I was going on a couple hours past the end of my shift. The adrenaline finally shut down, so I was getting down there on energy. So sometimes I didn't think very straight as I was tired.
And just to be clear, Miss Carol Mitchell had told you that she had never seen that before.
He did, yes.
Did that conclude your shift that morning?
I'm not. I believe it did. Yes.
Well, let me ask you this, Deputy Woolley. Did you return to the residence yet again later that morning?
Yes, I did. I returned with Officer Joe Steffens this time.
Okay. And what was the purpose of that next return trip?
When we returned, we went to go talk with Carol some more, and Officer Steffens also photographed the vehicle we talked about the night prior.
And you were on scene with him when he took these photographs?
Yes,
Okay. And you've had a chance to review the photographs prior to court today?
I have, yes.
And these are photographs of the defendant's vehicle?
Yes.
And what else?
The inside of it.
Were there some photographs taken of just the residence itself?
Oh, yes, there was. We also took photographs from the outside and better lighting of the window that the backpack was stuck in.
And all the photographs that were taken that morning, do you believe they were true and accurate of the scene in the vehicle that morning?
I do.
Your Honor, at this point, I'm going to offer Exhibits 26 through 48 and understand if counsel needs time to review each one.
Your Honor, I reviewed them. I have no objection to any.
Exhibits 26 through 48 are received.
I might just need one moment here. I'd ask to publish in chronological order, Your Honor, 26 through 48.
You may.
All right. Deputy Wothe, I'm starting with Exhibit 26. Can you tell us what we see here?
This is a picture looking to the east from Long Avenue. Long Avenue would be the next avenue to the west of Carol's house.
Are we able to see Miss Carol Mitchell's house in this photograph?
Yes.
Can you describe where it is?
It looks yellowish with like white gate thing on the front porch.
Would it be accurate to say that it's close to the center of the photograph, maybe a little north?
Yes, I would agree.
Next, I'm showing you, strike that. Returning back to Exhibit 26, what was the significance of this photograph?
It just goes to show the distance from Carol's house to Long Avenue, the next block over.
Okay, what is the significance of Long Avenue to this case?
Long Avenue is the next avenue from Carol's house.
Deputy Wothe, are you aware where the defendant's vehicle was parked?
I am, yes.
Okay, where was it parked?
It was parked just north of Granger Road on Long Avenue.
Next, turning to Exhibit 27. Can you tell us about this photograph, sir?
It's pretty much the same photo, but of more of the intersection of Long Avenue and Granger Road, where you can see Carol's house and Nicole Mitchell's vehicle.
Can you describe where the defendant's vehicle is in this photograph?
It's on the right side of the photograph and looks like a blue Toyota Prius.
Next, I'm showing you Exhibit 28. Can you tell us what's in this photograph, sir?
This is a photograph facing directly south on Long Avenue, pretty much right at the intersection with Granger Road.
Next, turning to Exhibit 29.
It's just a closer picture of the vehicle on Long Avenue.
And Exhibit 30.
Be the passenger side of the vehicle.
Exhibit 31.
Still the passenger side, but from the front. Directly, or the direct front of the vehicle.
Sorry, this is Exhibit 32.
No, it'd be the direct front of the vehicle.
And Exhibit 33.
It's the driver's side from the front.
Your Honor, I'm going to need a moment here. I apologize. Could I return to the publishing, Your Honor?
You may.
All right. Deputy Woolley, next I'm showing you Exhibit 34.
This is a view from the driver's side window inside to the inside of the car.
And next, Exhibit 35.
To be on the same side but looking in the window from the back window of the car.
Exhibit 36.
It's taken top down from the hatchback trunk area.
And Exhibit 37.
It's the back seat of the car from the rear passenger side window.
And Exhibit 38.
It's a picture of the inside of the passenger side compartment of the car from the passenger side window.
All right. Okay, Deputy Wothe, resuming with Exhibit 39 once the publication.
It's a picture including the same vehicle from before, looking towards the area of Carol's backyard.
The area, is that an alley on the right?
Yeah, that would be an alley. I don't believe that's not a named street.
Next, turning to Exhibit 40.
It's the same picture, but farther south on Long Avenue with the vehicle looking in the area of Carol's backyard.
Exhibit 41, sir.
Would be the direct front of Carol's house.
Exhibit 42, Deputy Wothe.
That is a back door of the house, including the window that we found the backpack in.
Exhibit 43.
This is a close-up of the window the backpack was located in from the outside.
And Exhibit 44.
Just a close-up of the dirt of the window that the backpack was located in.
Exhibit 45.
It's a less close-up picture of the window that the backpack was found in.
Exhibit 46.
Same window, just lower and more in front of it.
Exhibit 47.
This is the egress window that the crowbar was found in.
And Exhibit 48.
The same window that the egress window that the crowbar was found in, just closer up and farther inside of the egress.
When you returned again for that third time that morning, you said you spoke with Nicole Mitchell again?
I did, yeah.
What did she tell you at that time?
She told me more about some of the family problems that they had been having. She was, I believe, also again concerned about the tin box that she had mentioned when I was there in the early morning.
Deputy Wothe, do you recall, did she demonstrate again where the defendant was in her home?
I don't recall, no.
Okay. At some point, did you return, or strike that, at some point, did you interview the defendant at the Becker County Jail?
I did, yes.
And was that captured on your body-worn camera?
It was, yes.
Did you have a chance to review it prior to court today?
I did, yes.
Is it a true and accurate copy?
It is.
If I told you it was marked as exhibit, exhibit 22, would you have any reason to doubt me?
No.
Your Honor, I'd offer exhibit 22 at this point.
No objection, Your Honor. Exhibit 22 is received.
I would ask to publish.
You may.
discrepancy with the laptops. Are you able to sign into those laptops?
I'm sorry, what?
Will you be able to sign into those laptops?
Yes.
Okay. I know you already read these. I'm going to read them to you again. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without attorney present, you still have the right to stop answering questions at any point until you talk to an attorney. Do you understand these rights?
I do.
Okay. So are you willing to sign into those laptops to prove that they're yours?
Yes.
Okay. I have them out here. So you can come out and sign into them. There's the first one. Okay, how come it has Carol's name on it?
It was one that she had given me way back when to use for the kids.
Well, she's missing 2 laptops. That's what she said. So I'm taking this laptop. How about this one? Okay, that one's got your name on it. That one will stay with your property, but I am taking this one.
That's fine.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
If she said she was already missing 2,
So
there's no way
I brought it up.
I took them tonight.
Okay, they were in your backpack, shoved in a window.
The whole backpack was shoved.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I do. The whole backpack was shoved in a window.
So, you're Mirandized. Did you try shoving that backpack out and it didn't go out?
I want to answer your questions.
You don't have to. Like you understood your rights. So,
I guess maybe I should.
okay, that's okay. Put you back in here. Appreciate you working with that. So,
They're tough. Stop recording.
So Deputy Wothe, you retained that laptop in evidence at that time?
I did, yes.
The ownership of it was in dispute, I guess, for lack of a better word?
Yes.
And anything related to that investigations would have flushed out one of your superiors?
What do you mean by that?
Well, that concluded your investigation in terms of the laptop. Is that accurate?
Yes.
You're part of it?
Yes.
Okay. Deputy Wothe, did that essentially conclude your involvement in this case?
Yes.
Is there anything else that I haven't asked you that you think the jury should know?
I do not believe so, no.
Thank you, sir. I have no further questions.
Mr. Ringstrom.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Deputy Wothe.
Afternoon.
Deputy Wothe, you had testified that, expressing that you wish you had dealt with the crowbar a little bit differently. You said you were pretty tired and kind of had a bit of an adrenaline dump. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, the adrenaline was just, I was coming down from the adrenaline.
Okay. Is it sort of like hard to think and so on at that time?
Yep.
Okay. How old were you when this incident happened?
21, I believe so. I was 21. Years get mixed up sometimes.
Fair enough. Did you have a chance to review all your body cam before you testified here today?
The ones that were showed, yes.
Okay, that's what I mean. What the jury has seen, you watched those before you came in here to court today?
Yes.
Okay. How were Carol Mitchell's doors locked or secured in this house?
When I entered through the front door, I believe she had to open both the screen door and the main door, and she had poles, locking poles on or up against the doorknobs on both the back and front doors.
So sort of like a bar or a pole that would, the expression I heard on the video, and you tell me if I'm correct, was those sticks. Do you recall her saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. And this was some kind of a bar that would stick under the doorknob and then jam against the floor. Is that correct?
That's how I believe they worked. I don't know how they work for sure, but that's what I thought. That's how they worked.
And when you saw the video, did you see it? It kind of has it's like a little triangle against the table, or it creates that slight angle against the door. Is that your
I
understanding?
didn't see that. From what I saw and what I remember, it just looked like a angle stick that went up against the doorknob or door handle.
Understood. So your perception, and based on what Carol Mitchell told you, is that the doors weren't secured with a deadbolt, they were secured with those angled sticks.
When I entered the house, I thought I observed her unlocking locks on the door as well as removing the stick.
Okay, thank you. How much time did you spend downstairs?
I'm unsure. Like I said, if you rewatch the body camera, you could start when I went downstairs and then upstairs. But I don't know how
Okay.
much time I spent downstairs.
When you were downstairs, and I'm talking about when the call first came in and you went downstairs, did you see any piles or collections of belongings at either of those two windows?
No.
Okay. At any point, did you ever turn your body camera off when you were down there?
No.
Okay. Did you hear Carol Mitchell say there's some odd stuff that she must have put by the window or anything like that?
I don't recall that moment. I remember when we were upstairs after Nicole was with Officer Sternhagen, she mentioned that she had a box of stuff upstairs after he died.
That was the tin box discussion?
The tin box discussion, I believe.
And maybe I'll just ask as directly as I can. Did you perceive when you were there the first time a stack or a pile of stuff that appeared that it was being staged to be taken out of the house by someone?
No.
Okay. When you when you inventoried the backpack, did you find any garments in there?
You said garments?
Garments, like clothing?
No.
Okay. Did you find anything during that inventory that, besides the laptop, which is being discussed in here, besides that, was there anything else in that backpack that needed to be brought back into Carol Mitchell's house?
At the time of searching the bag, no.
Okay. Anything after searching the bag?
Yes, the laptop that was opened and Carol Mitchell's name popped up on it.
Right. We already talked about that. I'm saying, was there anything else in that backpack that anybody laid claim to or claimed that was Carol Mitchell's or Rod Mitchell's?
No.
Okay. The photographs that we saw of Nicole Mitchell's car, you were able to see in kind of the hatchback of this vehicle?
From the picture, yeah.
And you did examine that. We obviously introduced them through. You did examine those pictures?
The pictures, yes.
Yes. Did you see anything in those pictures that appeared to be any kind of tin box?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you see anything in those pictures that appeared to be a flannel shirt or a flannel jacket or anything like that?
No.
Did you see anything in those pictures that appeared to be like an urn, like a funeral urn, or like a big fishing bobber or something like that?
Nope.
Okay. Did you ever get a call or a request from one of your superiors about any of the items that wasn't inventoried or that might have been missed here?
You mean like,
And again, I'm not trying to ask a tricky question. Was there ever a time when one of your superiors said, there was this thing that we think Nicole Mitchell had, and we think it might have been Rod's? Do you know what happened to that? Did you see that or anything?
no, I never got a phone call like that.
Okay. Deputy Wothe, I want to direct you to your first body cam. If Your Honor, Mr. Keller is going to control this, if we can get permission. And I believe this is Exhibit 21. Yes. Okay. So we are looking at Exhibit 21, and since it's already in evidence,
Go ahead. I just interrupted. I was just asking if you wish to publish it this time.
I do, Your Honor. I apologize for not asking in advance. So we're going to have you watch, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds or so, and then we'll circle around and I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? Go ahead.
I'm going to go talk to my partners and I'll come back and talk to you. Can I just grab your name, just in case dispatch didn't get it, because stuff was kind of active?
So Deputy Wothe, I just showed that to you to refresh your recollection and provide some context as to what we're going to talk about here. So Deputy Wothe, the lower left corner, my fault, on the lower left corner of the screenshot there, what do you see there? Appliance.
I'm not sure. Right now it kind of looks like a colored knife.
Okay. I'm actually talking about the entire, let's see here. The way I described it was inaccurate. I was looking at the image reversed, so I apologize. If you can give me a moment. If we can unpublish it for a moment, Your Honor, we'll bring it in. It's my fault for seeing it transposed. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just ask a couple of questions, Deputy Wothe. I want to ask you about the black backpack. Did you touch that when it was still in the residence?
I think so. When I watched the camera, I told myself I'll take some pictures of it before I touched it, but my hand was on it.
And I'm not criticizing that.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. So, did you tried to pull it back into the residence?
Yes.
Okay. And did you pull reasonably firmly? I mean, you tugged hard enough to hopefully get it pulled through?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. And in doing that, that did not actually, it didn't get pulled through, correct?
It didn't move inside at all.
And so it was Deputy Bruce, the canine deputy, who actually pulled it from the outside?
Yep, he went out. He left the basement and went outside to pull it out.
Okay, fair enough. When you went through, and what I'm going to do, Deputy Wothe, is we can look at the video later. When you went through the backpack, did you testify that you found gloves in there?
Yeah, I remember on the scene there were crumpled up plastic looking like clear rubber gloves.
Okay.
That's what I thought they were.
Were they? So law enforcement officers and medical professionals use a certain kind of rubber glove. Were they like that? Were they thicker? Were they different?
It'd be like when you're serving a public event with those white or those clear ones. You can see straight through them. Ours are usually black or gray.
Okay. Okay. Deputy Wothe, you did not get a search warrant for the vehicle, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a second, Mr. Ringstrom. Is that a yes or no?
No, we didn't.
And you also didn't execute it. You didn't get the search warrant, but you also didn't execute a search warrant on the resident, or on the vehicle, correct?
No.
Okay. Did you find Nicole Mitchell's keys?
I did in her backpack.
Okay.
Yes. Well, there was keys and they looked like Toyota Prius keys.
Okay. Were there any other keys there?
I don't believe so, no.
So the keys that you found was one single key or two?
Oh, you mean on the ring?
Yeah.
There was more than one on the ring.
Okay. Did you attempt to use any of those keys on Nicole Mitchell's doors?
I myself did not know.
Okay.
I attempted to press the lock button to get the horn to sound, but that's to the extent that I went.
And you didn't see any other law enforcement officer go up to Carol Mitchell's residence to try and use it on her house either, correct?
No.
Okay. Thank you, Deputy Wothe. I have no further questions.
Mr. McDonald?
Deputy Wothe, you found nothing that would suggest that the defendant took a tin or metal box that night, fair to say?
Yes.
Honor, could I republish briefly?
You may. What exhibit?
Exhibit 21. Deputy Wothe, I've fast forwarded to 8 minutes and 24 seconds in your body camera footage. Do you see that couch in the background there?
I do, yes.
Okay. Do you see any window that's near that couch?
I don't see a window near the couch, no.
Now, you testified earlier that you went through the defendant's backpack, correct?
Yep.
And do you recall coming across a checklist or a note?
Yes, it was in my hand.
Okay. It was in your hand like you pulled it out of the backpack?
Yep, and I had it in my hand.
I'm fast forwarding to 1434. Hereabouts. This is the note that you reviewed?
Yes.
Okay, and can you tell us, are you able to read what that note says?
It looks like the first line says call, do not disturb. It's shortened, abbreviated. It says delete text, and then quotations, contacts. And then there's a word I can't understand, but then it says ringer off, and then it looks like flashlight underneath of that. And then it says add tracking Gmail, and then text to something I can't read.
Okay. And would it fair to say that you didn't appreciate or didn't understand the significance of this at the time?
That would be fair to say, yes.
And it wasn't retained in evidence?
It was not, no.
No further questions?
Mr. Ringstrom.
Well, it's no longer published, but as you read that note, did that note have the word shirt on it?
I don't believe so, no, not from what I read.
Okay. You did just read it 60
Yeah.
seconds ago?
I didn't mean
Yeah.
to pull it now, if you want me to put it there.
Did that note say ashes on it?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. Did the note say papers on it?
I don't believe so, no.
Did the note say laptop on it?
I do not believe so, no.
Besides the things that you testified to, did it say anything else?
I read all the words that I could understand from the still shot.
Were there any words, even the ones you couldn't understand, that looked like the word mementos?
No.
Was there any words on there that looked like Dad's things?
Not that I believe, no.
Were there any words on there that looked like bobbers?
Not that I believe, no.
Were there any words on there that looked like camping gear?
Not that I believe, no.
Were there any words on there about anything related to Roderick Mitchell?
Not that I believe, no.
No further questions, Deputy Wothe.
Mr. McDonald.
The word flashlight was on that list?
It was, yes.
Nothing further.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Deputy, you may step down. Watch your step. Council approach once deputy.